I'm bored. Are you bored? Let's talk.
The Bored MILF.
Hey, oh my boardies, it's your girl, the Bored MILF, and I have my co-host today, Scooby the Gambler. You're supposed to be saying your own stuff now.
When did we discuss that?
I'm bored. Are you bored?
I never know what to say when you ask me that.
Let's talk. Okay, so basically we're going to be talking about what everybody else is talking about.
What,
Will Smith.
I thought we were talking about my
Chris Rock?
sponsor.
What's your sponsor?
No, I know. I forget it. You forgot.
Do you have one today?
Well, somebody forgot the sponsor, so I'm not even gonna name names.
I didn't forget no sponsor.
I asked you to pick up baby powder. You don't remember?
No.
See, you forgot. Anyway, since we're talking about people getting smacked, I just thought baby powder would be like the perfect. Yeah, but just carry on. We might as well just start the show. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so there's been a difference in opinion about Will Smith's character and about Chris Rock not doing anything or, whatever. And I 100% agree with both sides.
How could you 100% agree with both sides?
I 100% agree with both
so
sides.
You understand both sides?
I do.
So you don't 100% agree with both sides?
Well, technically I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so basically we all know what happened. It was what they consider the smack heard around the world. I mean, the internet
never fails.
Undefeated. It never fails. So undefeated. I mean, we've had people, I don't know how many songs came out the next day. Like, how talented are you to create a song within the next day?
I mean, that's how it goes, though.
Then me and my girls from work, we have a group chat. And so everything that they find, we put it in the group chat. So one of them found, my niece found a video of a dude that created labels for his weed that he sells called Out Your Fucking Mouth.
Of course he did.
So it's like so funny that I don't know.
I'm 0% surprised by any of that. So
yeah, I'm not surprised either, but it's just crazy because you think of Will Smith as someone that got to where he is with a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline and a lot of getting to know himself. And so it took, everybody was taken back or taken aback, however you say it, right?
Okay.
So everybody was taken back by what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can you blame him? I mean, can you be mad at him? Or, you know what I mean? Like, yes and no, because he's coming out of character and it's like, wow, on a live show? I can't believe it. Like,
I could totally believe it.
I can't believe it. And this was his first, what was this, the Academy? Grammy?
The Oscars. This was his first Oscar. And someone said, like, he was so wrong because he could have held that in or, taken it back. But I understood what Will was saying in his speech, though. I don't.
No, I understood a little bit when he basically says, like, basically he's saying that actors are human beings just like everybody else. They bleed, they get hurt. You know what I mean? Like, we're not, like, everybody expects them to just take it from the public, like, or from anybody. And at the end of the day, everybody has their limits. Everybody has their limits. And I sometimes you gotta come out of character to show motherfuckers, like, you don't fuck with me.
You say so.
But on the other hand, like, I personally feel like maybe Chris didn't know about her alopecia because I fucking didn't know until that shit happened and people were explaining, like, oh, he said that she has alopecia and she's been struggling. I didn't know that shit. And everybody's like, oh, how could he not know? I'm on the internet all the time, but with the thousands of people that I follow on Instagram, I mean, I do follow Jada too, but with the thousands of people that I follow, I don't come across everybody's page, especially, I don't come across her page all the time. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. What's your take on it so far? Like, because I have a few more things to say.
You don't want to know my take.
What's your take?
Okay, the whole thing was fake. That's my take.
I felt
staged.
that. I felt that.
Absolutely staged.
I felt like it was fake because of the way that it seemed like Chris Rock was like bracing himself for a hit, but then on top of that, it was like, I don't know, the way Will like did it, like how, I don't know, like it was just something was weird about the whole thing.
There's levels to all of this. There's always layers. It's like, remember how you started this off by saying like within hours or whatever people had songs and blah blah blah. Like that's how these things go, right? Like the incident happens, and then within minutes, right, you start getting memes because that's literally the quickest thing that people could produce. Then after the memes comes, you know, the little short videos, and because what's gonna happen is somebody's gonna find a video that, oh, remember when Will Smith smacked this person in this movie? Let's change this. Oh, remember this? So they're gonna start throwing those together. You know, and you start moving down the line, you start making a song, you start, like, everything starts coming along, and then you get this whole, and then, like you said, the next day you're going to wake up and somebody's going to have their label for their weed, and now it's out your mouth or whatever. Those kind of things come next, t-shirts, all of that stuff, right? That's how these things go. Well, that's how this whole thing was planned out. This was not something that just happened. Funny thing happened to me this morning. So, when my birthday coming up, right? I had got, like, I got a thing with Vivid Seats and Ticketmaster and whatnot. Okay. So, like, I recently went to a Sixers game. So, as soon as you do something, they always emailing you something. Okay. So, I got an email about Chris Rock tickets because he's going to be in Atlantic City on April 2nd. Yeah. So, I was thinking like that. When I got it, I was like, I was thinking I should go. But ultimately, I was like, nah, it's a little pricey. I don't want it. It wasn't even that much. That's crazy. Yeah. But I was like, nah, I'm going to pass. I ain't going to do it. So, then they actually sent the reminder today. And I went to check it today. The tickets that they was going to tell me before was like $135 or something like that. Okay. Same ticket, $700. Okay. $740.
Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, what?
$740 the tickets. Same tickets. Yeah, same tickets. $740. And that happened because of the smack heard around the world. But that's not. I don't think that's an accident. Like, that's not an accident. Like.
So you think it's a stunt to drive Chris Rock's...
Everybody, tell me who loses? Who lost? Who lost?
I mean, to be honest with you, when we're lost about what though? Because to be honest with you, I mean, if this is Will's first Oscar, it's not a monumental night. Because no one's talking about.
Doesn't matter.
No one's talking about, oh my gosh, he's such an accomplishment. He finally got an Oscar, but well deserved, and it's not. Smack, right, because everybody's talking about the smack. No one's talking about him making the accomplishment of getting his first Oscar.
The smack happened before that, though. So, I think. Here's the thing, right? Supposedly, they don't know who's going to win the Oscar until they announce it, right? Right. Well, at least the people. Now, if we are to believe that, I have my doubts, but I'll say I believe that they don't know who's going to win. So if Will Smith doesn't know he's going to win, and you already cooked this idea up beforehand, right? Then you carry it out. It does the whether you win that Oscar or not doesn't matter at that moment, because you are going to have your moment no matter what. And then here's the crazy part. He should have immediately been escorted out. Like, he literally walked on stage.
That's what everybody was saying.
And literally walked on stage and assaulted someone. Yet he was allowed to stay and get his award and blah, blah, blah. And look, I don't know if he's going to be invited back to the Oscars next year because, conveniently today, the Oscars announced that they're going to launch an investigation into what happened. But why not immediately take the person out who you saw attack somebody? There have been people who have been banned from the Oscars or asked not to show or not get invited because of things that they said. He actually physically assaulted someone. Yeah. And on top of it, you want to say, well, Chris Rock deserved it. Okay, well, Chris Rock made a joke that was so bad. He deserved it. But he made a joke that's so bad. Maybe he should have been asked to leave. Either way, everybody just got to chill. Okay, but and that's not something wrong there.
Listen, first off, you know what I mean? Like I said, we don't know if Chris even knew about her alopecia journey. Okay. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Yes. When I first had started getting a spot on my skin from vitiligo, right? I didn't know what the fuck it was. And then it started progressing and progressing more and more and more. And then now, as you can see me here today, I'm pretty much pale as a motherfucker, but I still have spots, you know what I mean? All over me. So it's it's more psychological when things like that happen to you.
Okay.
Than anything. So it's first off, you already feel uncomfortable. You already feel you have low self-esteem. You don't think you're beautiful anymore because of all these changes from the outside. And it's until you find, like, until you embrace what happens to you, you know, that's when your true beauty comes out. And so at this point, we don't know what level that she's on, but obviously it's something still sensitive for her. And at the end of the day, like I said, I didn't know about this alopecia shit because she kept shaving her head for years.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah, listen, I'm just saying, she kept shaving her head for years. So I thought it was just another trend of hers that she decided she wanted to shave her head. Again, I didn't know until afterwards, after the smack happened.
Okay.
Oh, how could it be insensitive when?
Okay.
You even
look.
Do they not always have somebody that's roasting someone when they're?
So that's the thing, right? So first off, although I think it's fake, right? I'm gonna operate as if this was a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this about the joke. The joke was fair game, and I'm gonna tell you why the joke was fair game. First off, Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars.
Yes.
Any comedian that hosts anything,
yes,
right? Whether it's the Oscar, whether it's a comedy show, whether it's whatever, everyone knows as soon as you have the opportunity, you're gonna roast somebody, right? If even when the people come on to read off the awards, they'll see his person's name and they'll make a joke. They'll make it like that's what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. So when he did that he did exactly what he's supposed to do. That's first off. Second, think about the joke he made. He made a joke about her being the next G.I. Jane, right?
Yeah.
So that's actually not a bad thing, right? Like no. It's not a bad thing. On top of that, she put out a video which I just seen yesterday about how she looked and how her being bald, and says she don't care what nobody thinks. I'm so proud to be bald. Not saying Chris Rock seen that, but the point is, if she's saying I don't care what people say, I'm so proud to be bald, I like the way I look, then why wouldn't a comedian whose job it is to make fun of everyone who's there, and you're an actress, a famous one, right? Like, why wouldn't he make a joke? So it doesn't make sense to why this is even a conversation. He did what he was supposed to do as a comedian. There's no, like, he makes jokes all the time. The host of everything, every award show, every host makes jokes about everyone. So was this the best joke to make? All right, maybe it was somewhat sensitive, but at the end of the day, he didn't even say a bad thing. He said the G.I. Jane 2, I can't wait to see it, or whatever he actually said. It's not that bad of a joke. You are clearly bald. You are sitting there bald. You're sitting there bald. And then, how is this a bad joke?
Right.
Like, I mean, how is this so offensive?
Okay, but barely anyone laughed on top of that. That's why he had to, like, reiterate, like, come on, it wasn't that bad.
But it's
like,
not even about how funny the joke was.
Okay, my point in saying that is basically, like, come on, like, at the end of the day, you're right. He did his job. So why are you upset? Like, but then again, you have to understand, like, okay, she has alopecia. So right now, it probably isn't, like, for her, it's not the right time to even joke about it, because it's kind of like something that's hard for her.
Doesn't matter.
But no, I understand. I'm just saying, look at from her point of view. And then you have her husband on the other end. So you have Will looking at, like, he's laughing like, okay, you got that little joke. You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a corny joke, but, you know, you got that or whatever. And then, you know, obviously it's like, I really do feel like he looked at her and was like, oh shit, I got to do something to defend her honor. So he did what he felt was right, which was go there and smack.
He did the most ridiculous thing you can do in that moment.
Okay. But the debate online is like, why he really do it. And for me, I agree with this. I really, and I said that. I said to everyone, I was like, that smack just didn't come out of nowhere. You couldn't just, it's Chris Rock, let me go smack him. No, it's everything that's going on behind the scenes. Like, whatever is going on between him and Jada, maybe all the other things that happened in the past, in public view, maybe he felt like, like he didn't feel like a man, like, or whatever, or he kept feeling belittled, or he kept feeling, like he couldn't do nothing or whatever, and like he just took like this just took the cake.
So
You know, unfortunately, some people get in the crossfire of shit that you pile on yourself, and then you're just like.
So let me get this straight. So his answer to Chris Rock making a joke that clearly Will Smith thought was funny, right? His response to a joke that he thought was funny was to walk on stage, smack someone, walk back to his seat, sit down, then from his seat start scream at them and scream at them again, then go up, accept the award, not even apologize to the person you slapped, but apologize to the Oscars. You apologize to the Oscars, but not the person you slapped. Wait, I'm not done.
An excuse that there
hold
was
on,
some
hold on.
history there.
I'm still not done. Then the Oscars is over, and you immediately go have a party, and you're dancing, you're doing all of these things, still not addressing it. Oh, by the way, you wake up the next day, or maybe, and just. Matter of fact, I don't think he did it until today. Whatever, a day, 2 days, it doesn't even matter how long he took. Then he finally puts out a formal apology. Like that order of events is a little ridiculous.
I mean, ask yourself this question. You're a fucking man.
Yep.
So if you were to go and basically smack the shit out of somebody for disrespecting your girl or your wife, you know what I mean? And you did that, but you knew that that was just tasteless. In your character and in your behavior, like that just wasn't even called for, and he didn't deserve to be smacked. You know what I mean? Like, are you standing up enough due to apologize right then and there? Like, you know what I mean?
Why would not?
I mean, not everybody does that.
Of course I would.
Not everybody does that. Not everybody does that. Sometimes people have to take a breather, take a step back, and like, oh fuck, I fucked up. They own it, and then they apologize, no matter how long it takes. You know what I mean?
It was the typical. That's just your standard Hollywood apology.
He was apologizing for his career. He wasn't apologizing.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So he wasn't going to apologize to Chris.
Back to what I'm saying. Everything is all fake anyway. The same way.
Go ahead.
Everybody's sitting around here today and talking about who's wrong, who's right, blah. But we're talking about people who themselves, or at least people that we don't really see what's real. We don't know what's real, right? So we're just assuming stuff off of nothing. We don't know enough about celebrities' real lives. We see fake stuff. We see stuff that their publicists tell them to say. We don't really know. These are not real, regular people that we're talking about.
Right.
You said in Will Smith's thing that in the speech he was saying something about him just being a regular person. Well, in reality, yeah, sure, he's just a regular person. But the problem is you are known by people who don't actually know you, so they could only go off of what they can see and what your publicists put out and blah blah blah. Like that whole thing with the August thing, like we only know anything about it because something came out. So then they decided, hey, let's get ahead of it this way. This is the strategy that we're going to use to talk about this.
Right.
They came up with a strategy in real life. If that was real, a regular couple, if somebody cheats or whatever you call it or whatever, how it works, man, it would have been, whatever would have happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would have been not, okay, how are we going to put on a face for the world and say, let's go. Like, no, that's not what a real couple would do. That would not happen to regular people. So we're sitting here talking about this as if we really know. We don't know anything. We don't know anything. So how could we say the reason he did it was this, or this had to be pent up? Oh, we don't know. We don't know, because half the stuff is fake. And I think this incident is fake. But even if this incident is real, a lot of things that leads up to this stuff is fake too. So how would I know? How do I know?
No one knows.
Exactly. So we sit here talking about what?
We're sitting here just talking about an incident and maybe some variables that we could put into it. Or, you know what I mean? Or like, it's an event. I mean, literally, it's something that's so fucking shocking. And then on top of that, you know, did you hear Stephen A. Smith talking about it?
Somewhat. I think I heard.
I was listening to some of the stuff, and basically one of the things that he was saying was like, for him to be a black man and do this to another black man on live TV, like basically
the Oscars, the whitest of all the
and then basically it's like I feel like Stephen A. Smith was trying to basically say that Will kind of knocked it back down for all the hard work that these black actors and actresses were trying to, you know, put on these these particular type of shows, these award shows, because they really weren't acknowledging Black people.
No.
They weren't acknowledging, Black actors and actresses that worked really hard for these films. And half the time, they're really the ones that made the film, and literally all the white actors and actresses were getting all of the awards.
Right.
So he kind of messed up or tarnished all the hard work for all these years that people of color have been trying to make a statement about and show, like, look,
which is exactly why
we made change, and it's like you knocked it back down.
Which is exactly why the Oscars signed off on this whole fake thing. It again, there are no losers. The whitest award show got the Black people acting niggerish, and there we go. That's exactly what they got. Exactly what they want. Chris Rock is selling out shows now. $700 for a $100 ticket. $700 for a $100 ticket.
Absolutely, that's
so
crazy.
He wins. Will Smith is doing all it. He's now he get to go on his apology tour and be a bigger person when it's all over.
Yeah,
He's a bigger person when this is all over. Meanwhile, in the moment, Chris Rock was the bigger person. It took everybody saying it took a lot of strength to not. Oh, I'm so proud of Chris Rock. Like everybody won, which is why. This is fake. That's how you know. Everybody won.
I don't know if it was that fake, because like their name, they must really act really good, because I mean
they're actors. Will Smith won an Oscar.
Oh my God! Listen, I know that. I'm just saying it was way too real, because Chris's reaction. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was fake, but Chris didn't expect Will to hit him that fucking hard.
Or
what?
He didn't hit him that hard.
He didn't know what the fuck to say. That nigga spaced the fuck out. He didn't know what to say afterwards.
That was the plan. Look, sometimes when you plan things, right, you don't need to plan out every little detail of it. You just need to know what's going to happen, right? You don't need every little thing. Like, some stuff could come naturally. Again, you're talking about a trained comedian in Chris Rock. You're talking about a trained actor in Will Smith. So, like, they can improvise. They could, like, so
what? Okay, so you wouldn't be surprised if they start in a movie next year?
No, I don't think they're. Well, I could see something.
You
like
wouldn't
that,
be surprised if there was some. Why I was about to say tabloids. That's how old the fuck I am. They don't even got that shit no more.
It exists to some extent, right?
Do it?
I don't know. Some kind of, exists in some kind of way.
I don't know, but like, would you be surprised within the next 2 weeks if there was some type of picture of them, and they're saying, oh, Will invited Chris to some dinner, and he apologized and gifted him like, would you be surprised?
No.
Like,
no, I'm not expecting that, but no, I wouldn't be surprised. Look,
if this was real, everyone was consoling Will Smith.
What? I mean,
no one was like, yo, Chris, I'm sorry, man, are you okay? You know what I mean? Or whatever, like, you know what I mean? So yes, I agree. He was, in that moment, the bigger man. He didn't hit him back. I mean, what did somebody say? He said, Fredo on TV. I follow him on Instagram. He's funny as shit. He basically said, like, he was like, I don't know if I could let Will hit me. Like, you're gonna have to have somebody, you know what I mean? Like, basically, we're gonna be fucking fighting. That's pretty much what he's saying. Like, that takes a lot of strength and composure, bro. You know that. You're gonna let somebody just come up and smack the shit out of you, no matter where you are?
But,
exactly.
But
nobody
if I planned
really
it,
wants
I
to
would.
do that.
Look, if I planned it, I totally would.
I could have swore. Okay, so I think I told you when when I hit you up the other day when it first happened, like yesterday morning. I basically said, like, I feel like maybe Will took on the role of Richard Williams. You know how you could be into something too deep?
Yeah.
He's in too deep on this one, like, because he kept referencing Serena and Venus's father, like, basically saying, like, how he was a protector, a defender. He had to do all these things for his family, his family.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is, maybe he took on that persona a little bit too much, like he went too far with it, and he just, like, kind of became one with his character, for the moment, because when he starts walking on the stage, Chris said, I don't know what he said, but it sounded like he started to say, "Oh, Richard." It sounded like he was saying that, like, but why would he call him Richard?
No idea.
I don't know. To me, that's
could
what
have said Richard, because everybody about to get richer off of this.
Or
$700 those tickets are. I'm just saying.
Shut up.
I'll show you. It's $700. Those tickets are $700.
I seen it.
I will show you.
I seen it.
$700.
I seen it. So
I should have bought those tickets and flipped them anyway. I wish I'd have known this was gonna happen. I wish they'd let me in on their plans.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe, or maybe he was saying something like, "Oh, what you about to do, or what you doing, or something like that." But I don't know. Like, I don't.
Richer. They all about to get richer.
I don't know. But you're right. Them ticket sales went up.
Everybody looks like a hero in this, because you split. First thing they did was they split it so where you got everybody's taking a side, right? That's what happens first. But in the big picture, no matter which side you're on, if you were on Chris Rock's side saying, "Oh, he was the bigger person," you will eventually accept that Will Smith took responsibility. He was sticking up for his family. He realized he did the wrong thing. He should have did this instead. Blah, blah, blah. And you'd be like, "Oh, okay, Will Smith." And if you were on the other side saying that, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's fake. It was a good plan. You know what this is like? This is like when they get two rappers to beef.
So now
the beef is never real, but it's made up of something, and blah blah blah.
So everything's a conspiracy theory in the world of entertainment.
The only people that take it seriously are the fans. The fans will go back and forth. Yeah, Jay-Z, Nas, this, you know what I mean? Whoever the people beefing is, the fans are the ones. And this is exactly what's happening now. The fans are the ones that saying, "Oh, I ain't smacking my way. Oh, yeah, but Chris Rock, oh." Come on, man. That's what's happening. The fans are the ones that's going hard at each other. And they both sitting home chilling right now, counting their money. They both got rich off of this. Simple. They planned it. This was planned.
What'd you say about next year with the Oscars?
What I say about next year?
No, what did you say? You said something. We were talking about it beforehand.
Man, what'd I say?
You said something like, why would they strip him from his from getting his award?
Somebody had said that. Well, again, I'm not about people getting, but here's the thing. If he really slapped him and this was real, that is assault. Regardless of whether Chris Rock wants to press charges or not, he still assaulted him on live TV. So 2 minutes later, give him an award and let him keep it. That's not something that would ever happen in real life. That's not, like, again, he should have been escorted out immediately. I guess strip him of the Oscar. I don't know.
We don't know what happened. I don't know. Well, maybe like during the commercial break, they probably asked Chris, "Do you want to press charges?"
He said no.
He said no. Then so they was like, "Okay, we're going to continue with the show."
Okay, no, that's not true, because today they launched an investigation. They wouldn't launch an investigation if they were okay.
Somebody complained. That's what I'm saying. Somebody complained.
I guess my point is, again, I never advocate for people to get stripped of things, because people, if you got something, that means you earned it for the reason you earned it for. So something else, unless you cheated to get the thing, I can't imagine why you would get stripped of it. Like, like a lot of times you'll hear, it happens a lot in sports. Mm-hmm. You'll hear about somebody has something, and then because they cheated doing something else that's unrelated, there's like, "Oh, we're gonna take this award back." It doesn't make sense. They earned it, so I'm not advocating for that. However, because things like that tend to happen, I don't understand why this case wouldn't be a time that you would enforce something like that.
Right.
So, to me, the whole thing don't make sense.
I felt really bad for Chris Rock, because stuff like that is so humiliating.
You feel $700 bad?
No, but I'm just saying, like, it's really humiliating.
And those weren't even good seats. So
I know. I know.
Men with the good seats going for.
And when I seen those tickets, I seen them around my birthday, because I was trying to look for something down there for my birthday, and I seen that pop up. And at that time, when I priced the tickets, it was only $109. Yeah, but that was like the middle row, you know, like down further, not up in the mezzanine.
Okay. Yeah, the seats I'm talking about was a little higher than that.
Yeah.
But regardless,
that's crazy.
Just saying. He sold. I think he sold out in Boston. I think he's doing Boston.
Because he's gonna be talking about that shit. Everybody wants to know, like, how do you feel, Chris?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
He might be doing Boston right now.
Yeah, yo, the next day after it happened, I followed him on Twitter. So he tweeted, he says, "I'm okay, guys. My gums,
Of course, he's a comedian. Of course, he's gonna say that.
he was like something about my gums took the majority of the blow or something like that."
He's a comedian. Of course, he's gonna say that.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. But all in all, me and my girls, my stomach was hurting the whole day yesterday.
Oh, because of the memes and the videos.
Oh my god, I could not.
Yeah,
I could
there was
not.
a lot of good ones.
I could not.
What was your favorite?
Which one?
Meme, video, song.
Oh,
Got to pick one favorite.
okay. My one favorite was today. A meme came up on my page, and it was a clip of Family Guy, and Peter was running up on stage, and it showed Peter running up on stage to whoever was, you know, on stage, but it was like Chris's point of view. And so Peter ran up on stage and was like, pop, and then that was it.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yo, that was hilarious. That was so hilarious. But then again, I really can't choose. But
no, you stuck. That's what you picked. You should have picked something else.
I really can't choose. I mean, all of them were so fucking funny.
You stuck with that,
I mean,
that Family Guy one.
I mean, like, literally, they made New Jersey Club out of it.
Yeah.
Like, one dude made a whole song. I'm gonna play that shit afterwards. I mean, everybody heard it. Everybody's seen every. There's no way no one has seen any of these memes. You
can't see. No one sees all of them.
Well, no, yeah, they probably haven't seen all of them. But I'm telling you now, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Like, this is what everybody's talking about. Like, I mean, nonstop. Yeah. Nonstop. Like, this is not gonna die down. This probably die down next week, maybe.
Down.
No. But I'm just saying, like, some things die down within a day or two. This is not.
This got more stamp. This is like Janet at the Super Bowl.
Right.
Like
right. This is not dying.
And that was staged as well.
About another week or so.
That was staged as well. Huh? The Janet thing at the Super Bowl, that was staged as well. That wasn't an accident. So
I really thought that was an accident.
Oh my God! Stop it! That was not an accident.
No, I really did.
Yeah, that was not an accident.
Poor Justin with his young self.
Poor Justin. Anybody would have traded places with him at that moment. What do you mean, poor Justin? Is he gay or something?
No.
Then why poor Justin?
Poor Justin.
Why is that poor Justin?
He's so young and impressionable at that time.
Any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. It was just funny. I don't know.
Give me a time machine. I'll go back and be Justin for that moment and then come back to be myself right now. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. But you guys need to, if you are not or have not seen all of them, try to see as many as you can. I mean, the internet is just number one right now. Like, people are so freaking on it. Like, everybody's on top of it. I need to get like this. Like, I need to get this way. How are you this way?
Oh my God, stop it.
How are they this way? I don't get it. Like,
you know, the internet isn't one person, right?
I know.
It's everyone. So that's how they get this way. I mean, if you take the population of, I don't know, everyone, you're going to get talented people and things happen quickly. Just saying.
I understand.
Okay, you sure?
Anyway. I think that's all I got to say. I feel like there's more that I had to say about this, but
you could talk.
I don't know.
You could probably talk about this. I mean, to me, this conversation is 1 minute long.
Oh my God.
It's fake, so let's move on.
I don't think it's that. I really don't think it's that fake. People were saying that they had some beef from, back in 2016.
Of course, people are gonna say that.
Because he was making fun of Jada at that time at the worst show.
You saw the video that. You don't even know what I was about to say.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about what I was talking about. You just go and come in the conversation and just start talking about something else, guys?
Did you see the video that TMZ had of Will Smith? I'm sorry, of Chris Rock. Or one of them. Which one of them? No, it was Will Smith showing kids how to smack people in movies. Like how they do it. Yeah, it's interesting.
Because that's how he was probably standing on stage.
And it must be
it was weird.
It must be somewhat new because the
told
kid
you.
he was smacking had a mask on. So it must be somewhat new. So it just seems weird that he's training smacking.
Well,
it could just be a coincidence.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
If you find out, can you send it to me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Sure.
Well, I think that's all we have. I know you probably already discussed this with a lot of people. Again, internet is always going to be number one.
Yeah, by internet standards, we're really late with this podcast. We should have had this podcast.
We should have had. That's what I
30
said.
hours
Everybody be
ago.
up on it. I need to be like everybody else.
We're very late.
It's a day. It's a day. 2
Day
days
and a half,
afterward. Day and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. It's too
But
late.
anyway, shit.
Way
It's still
too
a good topic to talk about. Shit was fucking funny if you ask me. But hey,
It was
is
funny.
what the fuck it is. It was funny as shit.
It was funny. It was entertaining. I was entertained by the memes, videos, songs,
No.
regular people jokes. All of it was entertaining, but that's just what it was, entertainment. So I'm good with it. I
Yeah.
can't believe y'all fell for it, but I'm good with it.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Here we go. Nothing.
It's fake. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. That's the end of the podcast.
All
That's
right.
the end of this segment. Okay?
Say hi to Santa and the Easter Bunny and
What are
professional
you talking
wrestling.
about?
Nothing.
That was so corny.
Jussie Smollett. These just things are just...
Did you see that one?
Oh.
Will hit me too.
Oh. Matter of fact, I forgot about that one. Yeah. I see that.
Jesse will hit me too.
All I'm saying is, these things are not real. So.
Yo, that was funny as fuck. Okay, well, that's the end of the show. Thank you again, Scooby the Gambler.
I thought I was supposed to hit stop. Should have the end of the show.
You're gonna do that.
Oh, so
Wait. It's the end of the show. Thank you again, my co-host Scooby the Gambler, for coming on and talking with me about the current events. So,
yeah,
just remember,
I want to close that.
you can still close.
Okay, just remember that this
Well,
video
I'm
was
not-
supposed to be sponsored by Johnson & Johnson Baby Powder. Get to smack somebody up with. Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I want to do. That's it, right? It's over? Oh.
No, wait.
okay.
You always fucking messing shit up, bro. Like,
I thought it was over. You said
funny.
it's over. What comes after it's over? Nothing.
my closing.
Okay, so you say it's over, and then you do the closing. All right, now I know for next time.
Anyway, so always remember, my boardies, if I'm bored and you're bored, let's talk. Take care.
Now it's over?
It's over.
Oh, wait, you got to say something now, because last time you said it's over, you had something after it.
Over.
Oh, okay. Good.
Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock. Smacked the taste out that nigga mouth. Chris Rock ain't even know what he got smacked about. Like keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Man, first things first, man. Shout out to Will, man. While I'm at it, rest in peace, Uncle Phil, man. You gotta stand up for your wife like a real man. I'm really starting to understand how you feel, man. Hey, Will walked up on stage like, hold on. A second later, Chris Rock getting stole on. I know you about to get when you go home. Man, that nigga Chris Rock can't even go home. Hey, man, y'all better quit playing with my boy Will. Man, my boy walked on stage, he was so ill. Smacked the shit out of that boy, left him so still. And if you thinking it was fake, it was so real. Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock.